How does a young man making a pair of slippers provide employment for a town? Today we're still in Somerset and we're in the town of Street, a town with mega history going back over 1,000 years, and also a town that, just like in the film we made at Glastonbury, has its big trees. And this is quite a big tree, but this is in the grounds of a Quaker meeting house. The moment you walk into this place, you know you're in a Quaker's meeting house grounds, because as you look at the graves, they are so simply set with just the name, because the Quaker people believed in not having things that were ostentatious, but they also believed in hard work. And it's the hard work of two brothers who attended this meeting house 200 years ago that transformed the fortunes of Street. So let's go see the town and learn more about its history.
What a fat letterbox. But it's got a royal crest. Let's have a look at a few prices here. So we got Rowley Road, Glastonbury, offers in excess of 425,000. Sharpen Road, Glastonbury, 425,000. Or Boundary Way, Glastonbury, 400,000.
Yeah.
You like that one, Joe?
Avalon Estate, I thought that's quite a nice
right,
name.
£280,000. And oh, I like the back of this one. Brooks Road Street, £425,000. Which one would you want?
I gotta be honest, I think that's quite an affordable property considering it's in Glastonbury. And it's got a conservatory. And parking. And as Hyacinth Bouquet would say, possibly room for a pony.
Anybody fancy some plants? Let's have a look what we've got here. Sweet peas, £2 a pot. Nemesia, oh they're pretty, £2 a pot. Poppies, £2.95. Geraniums, £3.95. Petunias, £2, and osteospermums, £3. 140 Smiles, a millennium work of art by Brookside School in Street, self-portraits by the children in years 3 and 4, with special thanks to the Street Parish Council. Look at that. The children made those, they're very impressive. Oh, I like this one, with the birthday cake. We've even got one with a very large bear.
The young man who had the idea to make a pair of slippers, his name was James, and he worked for his brother Cyrus. Cyrus had a tanning works, and one day James looked at the pile of offcuts of the sheepskin on the side and thought there must be something I can do with those. And he had what they call a eureka moment and thought, I'll make a pair of slippers. And I suppose the rest, they would say, is history, because Cyrus and James' surname was Clark. And that was the beginnings in 1825, 200 years ago, of Clark shoes. And Clark shoes grew so big that it was the employer of this town. It stayed here, right at the heart of the town. The production was all made here in Street, right up until the 1990s. When sadly the change in the world, the way economics works, global competition, meant that they had to relocate, and they eventually took all of the works out and moved abroad. That move was tremendously sad for the town and was a decision taken with a heavy heart by the company. but it did prove to be a success because the company that had made its name known and become such a front runner in the world of shoes for 180 years continued to succeed, and today it's the 4th largest shoe producer in the entire world. Although the production ended here in the 1990s, something new was born here, because this shopping outlet, retail outlet, it's not just another retail outlet here in the UK, because we have so many these days. In 1993, this was the very first. And I think it's a beaut, because the greenery, the flowers, the shops, it all mingles together, the play areas. And of course, even though Clark's shoe production has left the town, the imprint that Clark's has left on the town, well, that's plain to see everywhere, including in here.
So this is what the Clark's Outlet Village looks like in street. We've got lots of different shops. Got Homeway Pavilion, Mankind, and of course Clark's. There's Hobbs down there, Jack Wolfskin over there, Sunglass Hut. So many different shops, plenty to keep you busy. You could spend a few hours here if you're really into your retail therapy. If you need to bring your children shopping somewhere like this, they can get bored, but you're not, because they can play table football, and behind me you can play ping pong. Go! This is a Scotch egg cabin where you can buy Scotch eggs when they're open, and as you can see, the chickens are all kept in this little chicken coop. Beware of the chickens. Oh. Look at this, they've really made the effort with these grounds. Quite often these shopping outlets are just pavement between shops, but not this one. It's absolutely stunning. And as you walk along, you think, oh, it's green, and the closer you get, the more you see the variety of plants. So much going on. You've got roses, euphorbias, kiwis, gladioli.
What I like is they're not saying keep off the grass.
No, they're saying sit on our grass, sit on a deck, yeah?
And look at that tree for shade.
Whoa, it's such a pretty tree too. And it's got lights on. It probably looks wonderful in the dark. And here we are again under the tree. And if we look down, here are the deck chairs. And you can see lots of people like to use them, and the odd panda.
Hello!
No falling asleep.
This is my kind of shopping experience.
Look at this pergola. Specially put in for the spring with lots of hanging flowers. And a very nice bike too.
Although the town of Street is so closely related with Clark's and shoes, you may think that the symbol for the town would be a boot or something. Well, it's not. It's actually a fossil. As you can see quite clearly above the town clock, where they've got a fossil image. And the reason for that is that before Clark's became a significant employer, other than agriculture, the quarry was the place. And a few people made some good money selling on the fossils that they found while working in the quarry. Well, that's one way to come up with a symbol for your town.
Ooh, chocolate. Shall we go in? Oh, come on then. Let's see what's in here.
Street seems a peculiar name for a town because we always talk of a street as one row of houses, and there's a lot more to this place than a simple row. It wasn't always called street. At one time it was known as Llantoch, which is the sacred enclosure of Cay in the Celtic tongue. But then around 700, 800, the Anglo-Saxons named it Stret. And then slowly it had an E at the end, and they moved the E to the middle, and now we've got street. So it's always interesting where the names come from. But what is interesting is Llantoch still has a presence on the high street of Street, and that's as a restaurant. And we're going to go and meet our friends there now and have some tea. So I hope you've enjoyed this video as we've gone around Street. I've loved it. I've got to be honest, this is the best shopping precinct I've ever been to. If you think it was a cool place to visit, then please give us a thumbs up.
Doing, doing, doing.
And don't forget, till the next time, have fun. Bye.
Bye.